What's going on, everybody? Vape Connoisseur back with another review of a product that I picked up for the purposes of this review. For a product that I picked up for the purposes of this review. Now, I have done pods, I've done etties, I've done mods. Today, we are going to be looking at something that I've been looking forward to for quite some time now. And it is the Squid Industries Double Barrel V3. Now, as opposed to the version 2.1, they've done a couple of upgrades. This one can now take a bigger etty. It can take up to 25 millimeters in diameter, but the dynamics are pretty much the same as what it was with the previous one. I do not have a version 2.1 to compare it with, but it is slightly bigger, fits the hand a bit better, and the finishes, in my opinion, are a bit better. So without further ado, let's bring it down and have a look and see what she does. Alrighty guys, this is what your double barrel will be looking like, packaging and whatnot. As you can see, I have not opened this yet. Thought I would share that with you. I haven't done a test as I normally do. I wanted to test it out with you guys. So if we look at the packaging, pretty nice. They've got a very, very nice logo situated on there. A little bit of nautical and a skull. Double barrel V3, and this is the champagne gray. This is just a sticker, barcoded sticker on the side, Squid Industries. On the other side, you have your security code, which you can scratch and sniff, and you can then obviously go into the website, and then for the warranty purposes, there is your serial number on the side, all that nonsense. Massive barcode there, don't know what that's for, if that is there. Then on the back, I'm going to give you a bit of a freeze frame on that, a little bit of a sad story. Anyways, let's open her up. So this is the gray champagne color. It does come in quite a few colors. Obsidian black, there's a blue, green, there's then you get your multicolored ones, which I'm not too fond of. But yeah, you get it. And let's just take it out of the box. This is very, very stiff. Double barrel, what does this say? Yeah. Benutzerhandbuch. That is a user manual, pretty self-explanatory. You get your little QC inspection card, very, very tiny as opposed to the normal big sizes. And then you get a little 510 protector adapter, which is very nice, so you don't scratch your mod if you put your etty on there. Very, very cute. And then this is your mod, which we'll go over in a second. I just want to see if there's anything else in the box here. Nothing. Right. Let's open her up. Right, straight off the bat, this thing is heavy. This thing is a lot heavier than I anticipated it to be. It feels nice, it sits nice in the hand, and it's got a couple of nice finishes as well. Right, so on the mod you have your Squid Industries very, very deep engraving. You have your button, same as the version 2.1, fire button, and your little dial that you can then adjust the wattage. On the side, nothing much. On the bottom, you have a battery door, which is apparently a lot better. It still feels a little bit flimsy, but the previous one had a slide-off door, and if you lost that, you had a big problem. On the top, you have a little bit on the 510. That's the 510 right there. Nice protruding 510, or spring-loaded 510, I should say. And then it looks pretty clean. There's no glue, there's no nonsense there, no scuff marks, no damaging. I cannot tell you how heavy this is. This is really, really heavy, even without the batteries. This is a weighty mod. It feels a lot heavier than the previous version. Anyway, so got some nice engraving there, and then obviously you have your screen. Now the screen is flush as opposed to the previous version where the screen was slightly not protruding, but slightly, I don't even know what the fucking word is, but it wasn't matching up. It wasn't lined up with the mod. This one is a lot more flush. And yeah, that's about it for the show and tell. Let's pop in some batteries and see how she goes. Right, so it is dual 18650s. Got my nice little Avenger wrap on there, which is pretty cute. These are 30Qs, so you've got your orientation on the bottom there, and we will do minus on this side, negative, positive up top, and positive at the bottom on this side. Now the door is quite stiff, if you can just see there. You have to apply quite a bit of pressure to get it in. Now, a couple of people have had problems with this, and there is a little bit of a hack. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that at all. This door is very, very flimsy. It doesn't even match up. It doesn't even line up. That's the problem. Let me just have a look here. Oh, there you go. Clips out. Let's try that again. Nope. There we go. So it is really stiff. If you have to literally press down quite hard. And the problem I have with that is how long are these hinges going to last when it comes to that. But anyways, so push down quite hard and then just give it a push here at the back, if you can see that, and it will slot in nicely. And when it's in place, it looks even. It looks a lot better. I was just probably just fucking around with it. And it does not start up once you have put in the battery. So 5 clicks turns it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it says a little squid, and it is at 100 watts on the start off. So at the bottom there, I don't know if you'll be able to see there. So at the start off, it'll be 100 watts, and that's your battery right there, and your ohms and your voltage. So you cannot do voltage adjust. You can only do a wattage adjust. Let me just check atomizer. So just a couple of turns there, and it goes in 1 watt increments. And it can go up to, let's just see where she goes, 150 watts. Now, to change your, and I don't know why you would do this, but to change the orientation of your screen, it is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 clicks, you change the orientation of your screen, so you can have it this way around. 1, 2, 3, you change it back to normal, which is probably the way that most people will use it, because it is a thumb fire, or you can use it as this fire. But if you change your screen, 1, 2, 3, I don't know how you're going to see that, because your ATI is going to be on this side. Anyway, small things, attention to detail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 switches it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again once is on, and 1, 2, 3, 4 is locking your dial. So you cannot, for whatever reason, if you put it in your pocket, maybe you hit something or you bump something, and while you fire, you change the wattage as you fire it. That does sometimes happen. It is now locked, so which is pretty cool. You can still fire it. 1, 2, 3, 4 unlocks it, and you can change it again. I like this thumb dial change on it. I really do like it. I'm just not too sure how long, when it's going to start wearing out, whereas you're going to get to the point where you can actually just like use it as a fidget spinner. I don't know, but we'll see when that day comes. And yeah, that's about it for the Squid Industries double barrel. It does look like a very olden weapon, like an old double barrel handgun. It does look pretty cool. Probably a shotgun as well. Anyway, that's it for the Squid Industries double barrel V3. Now we'll see you up top, and we'll take it for a vape. Back up top with the Squid Industries double barrel V3 with the Zeus X looking quite fucking sexy sitting on top. Even with that bubble glass, it does not look bad. If you look at, if I can just show you, it does not look bad. It is slightly protruding on the side here, and when you do knock it over, it is going to damage the glass. But sitting the way it sits, it looks fucking sexy. I actually like this. I like it a lot. The colors match, so it's good. And yeah, sitting at a very conservative 83 watts and a 0.2 ohm build. These were just normal nano aliens. So let's take it for a vape, shall we? That is really, really, really good. I like the flavor on this. Let's do a finger fire. Really, really, really impressive. The power that this thing's got. It's still very, very heavy. This is a very heavy mod. I can't see that you would carry this in your pocket all day. I don't know exactly what the weight is. I can probably see in the specs if there's anything in here, which there actually is nothing. There's nothing here to tell you how much it weighs. But if I had to guess, I would say this is probably, sure, it's very difficult to gauge, but it is really heavy. It feels like a fucking 500 gram T-bone steak in your hand. It is quite heavy, but in saying that, it's going to be durable. If you're going to drop this, besides dropping it either on the atomizer or dropping it on the battery door, which I wouldn't recommend, but if you drop it, this thing's going to hold up. This is a very robust mod. Yes, you're going to scuff it up, you're going to damage it, you're going to shit your pants, but this thing, I'm pretty sure this thing can take a fucking beating. It is a really powerful mod, even at 83 watts. Let's just dial it up a little bit and see where we're at. Round 100. There we go. 100 watts. Let's try that one. Jesus, this thing fires hard. That is it. Wow. That is really, really good. This is a very, very impressive mod, to say the least. And I cannot wait to play around different atties, different builds. Yeah, it definitely gets a very, very good rating from me. I would say build quality is fantastic. The way it feels in the hand, fantastic. The only negative I have is maybe the weight. It might be too heavy for some people, and then obviously the issue with the battery door. Now, when it comes to the battery door, when you struggle with it at all, there is two little Allens here, right there, two little Allen keys that you can slightly turn out and pop your batteries in. Just find that sweet spot for the battery and then turn the Allen keys back in. Do not overturn them, because you might damage the chip pressing too hard on the batteries. But that's the hack that I have. But otherwise, this is a very, very good mod, and I would definitely recommend this to more seasoned vapors, guys that are used to carrying heavy stuff. It feels very much, and it feels like a mech mod. Even though it's got a chip and it's regulated, but it's got the feel of a mech mod, and it's pretty awesome. Rating 8.5 out of 10, easily, purely because of that battery door and because of the hefty weight it's got. It might not be for everyone. I was shocked when I found that it was this heavy. But yeah, all in all, it's a very, very good mod. Well done, Squid Industries. So let's just give it one more toke, and then we call it a day. Sitting at 100 watts again. Still 0.2 reading. The voltage is reading at 4 volts. This thing has got immense power, and I'm pretty sure if you ramp it up to 120, it's gonna blow your socks off. Very, very, very good mod. I'm very impressed. And that's it for this review, guys. Stay tuned for the next one. And if you've got anything that you want me to review, leave it in the comments, and we'll take it from there, see if I can get my hands on it. And in the meantime, vape on.